Hi everyone, I am Vicki from Crochet and More with Vicki Jo. Welcome to my first podcast. I hope everyone is doing okay today. Since this is my first podcast, I thought I would make a video and like an introduction, share a little bit about me. Excuse me if I seem to be a little nervous because I am. I've never done this before on video, so bear with me. I am married. I've been married. This year will be 53 years. I have 4 children, 15 grandchildren, and 20 great-grandchildren. I've probably left a few out. You start forgetting the more you get. So I started crocheting at a very young age. I was taught by my mother-in-law. I was probably about 16, 17 at that time. And I remember I used to watch her, and I was amazed at the creations that she could make with string. Now, back then, that's what I called it, was just string. So I wanted to learn how, so she did teach me basic steps on, like how to do a chain and your basic stitches, single crochet, double crochet, things like that. So I started having children, and life, began to get pretty busy at that time, so I put it aside. Later on, I did start picking up and learning how to macrame, and I made some very pretty macrame hangers and light hangers, and then I put that away, and life just got busy. About 5 years ago, I lived out in Colorado, and I picked up crochet again. I started crocheting a lot more, taking it more serious back then. I love yarn, I love weights, I love colors, I love Premier yarn. Really enjoy buying from them. So I started ordering yarn online. How many know you can get in trouble doing that? There's so many pretty yarns, and you just want to order them all, and that's what I was doing. I had to get a stash going. In my mind, I'm thinking I need a stash. So I started ordering from Premier and Joann's and just different websites that I could find. I was ordering and getting my stash piled up. And then I moved out here to Arizona. I live in a small town here in Arizona. And so I had quite a bit of yarn. The problem is right now, I don't have a spare room to display all my yarn. I have this little area back here, as you can see. That's my yarn right now that I can display, and everything else is put in cabinets or in plastic tubs I have put away. Hopefully I'll get some cabinets, later on, and I'll be able to put more display up. But anyhow, back to my channel. I always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I just didn't know how to do it. And but I did want to start one, and so I reached out to one of the crochet channels that I follow, and it's Llama Mama Kayla. I'm sure most of you know who she is. If you don't, I'd encourage you to go and look up her channel. And I would say I would put it down in the comments or down below, but I don't know how to do that yet because I'm brand new to this. But anyway, I would encourage you to look her up. She's such an awesome woman. When I reached out to her, she was actually willing to help me start this channel. But then later I found out, well, actually the same day, I found out that my granddaughter, who lives here with me, knows how to do all this. You know how these young teenagers are today. They know everything. And believe me, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you my granddaughter knows everything. But she does know from beginning to end how to do a YouTube channel. So she agreed to help me out. So all I got to do is just do the video like I'm doing right now, send it to her, and she'll take care of everything else. How convenient, huh? One of the things that I like to do the most, well, there's 2 that I actually like the most, and that's making blankets, like baby blankets. I like blankets you can put on your beds. I have made king size blankets for my son and queen size for, my daughter and my granddaughter. And I've just made different blankets. I love to make blankets, and I love to make shawls. I think they're so beautiful. There's so many different designs that you can use to make a shawl, and I just love it. I recently learned how to make ponchos, and I made one for my husband. They're not too hard to make, but like I said, I do like to make blankets, and shawls are my best thing to do. On this particular channel, I'm going to be showing works in progress, which means, well, WIPs is what they say, and it's work in progress. FOs, I'm going to be showing those, and those are completed or finished objects. The reason I tell you what they mean is because when I used to see these words in different YouTubers would be saying, we're going to be doing WIPs or FOs, I didn't have a clue what that meant. So I thought it'd be pretty nice if I would go ahead and tell you, for those that don't know what it means, works in progress and finished objects. I'll be showing you the patterns that I use. I'll be doing tutorials on new stitches. Now they might not be new to many of you, but they are to me. And I have several books with different stitches that I'm going to be doing tutorials on. Another thing, I don't know how many of you experienced this, but I experienced what we call crojo. I actually just lost desire at one time. Well, actually last year, I just didn't want to crochet anymore. I lost the desire to do so. And I thought, this is really strange. I've been crocheting for a while now, and I love it, but I just didn't want to do it anymore. So I started listening to other YouTubers and found out I'm not the only one that finds himself in that, that boat. You just don't want to do it anymore. So at this time last year, I was watching a YouTuber, and I don't remember her name, and I don't think she's even on YouTube anymore. But she introduced me to diamond painting. So right away it looked very interesting. So I went on Amazon. I ordered me a couple of them, and I tried them, and oh, I just fell in love with it. I love diamond painting. I have a couple here that I can show you that I completed. If you can see them, this is one. I hope it's not going to be backwards to you. But this is one that I did, and it's a cross, and it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And then I did this one. That was very pretty, real sparkly. You probably can't see the sparkles, but it's very sparkly. And then I did this one. Says welcome. Thought that was real pretty. It also sparkles. And I've done some very large ones. I'm not able to show you those at this time, but I will eventually. I've made my husband a real large, real big train. I've made my daughter and my granddaughter some. I've made my sons some. I'm in the process of making my son in Colorado a Raiders picture. They're all into Raiders, so I'm going to make him one. But diamond painting, it's not for everyone, but let me tell you, if you don't know of anything else to do, I would encourage you to pick up diamond painting. It is so relaxing. It's just, it just takes the stress away. I mean, we all go through stress, right? It just takes that stress away. You just feel so relaxed. I do anyhow when I'm doing diamond painting. So I taught myself, plus with, different videos I went on YouTube. You can find a lot of ladies on there that will take you through diamond painting from beginning to end, show you how to do it, and it's just so much fun. At that point, when I ordered these from Amazon, and I loved it so much, I started ordering from the diamond painting. It's called Diamond Art Club. ordered several that I still have to do. I ordered so many I stopped ordering because, I mean, I can only do so many. The big ones, the larger ones take almost a month to complete them, month and a half. So I've slowed down on those, ordering from Diamond Art or from anyone right now when it comes to the diamond paintings. Right now I'm more into ordering yarn. Then I started hearing, I was watching somebody one day and they were talking about this painted cross stitch. I think they call it, it's stamped or painted, something like that, a cross stitch. I've never done that before, and I thought, well, that would be something to do when I have nothing else to do, or I get Crojo again, or maybe I don't want to do diamond painting for a while. This is just me. I like to pick up different things. I'm just a go-getter, anything I can find to do that's interesting to me. I have one here I ordered from Amazon. I'll show you the picture. This is what it's going to look like. I hope you can see that. I don't know if you're seeing this backwards, but I'll have if you are, I'll have my granddaughter fix that somehow, show me how to do that. But what it says, it's like flowers that drape down. It has a dove, a pretty dove right here is a real pretty dove. And it says, praise God from whom all blessings flow. Amen. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. So I'm going to work on that. It's just a small project. It's nothing, it's not real big, so it shouldn't be too hard. This is the actual painting. So I'll be working on all of this. I think the white stays white, but I'll find out. But I really think it's pretty. It's going to be really pretty when it's done, so when I get that done, I'll show you. I could probably even demonstrate it when I'm learning how to do it. I can show you how to do it. We'll see. I don't know. I've never done this before, so I might get frustrated at it and not want to complete it. I don't know. I do that sometimes. But I just thought that was something different that I can do. If you see me looking down, it's because I don't want to. I wrote down some things I wanted to say, and I forget so much, so I don't want to forget anything I wanted to share on this channel. But, you know, there's just so many things that I want to show you, and, you know, if you're interested, you know, you can let me know. If you'd be interested in learning diamond painting or the cross stitch, or, you know, let me know, and I'll do a video with it. There's just a lot. There's a lot that you can do on these channels, and, you know, like I said, I do like to do different things, and, you know, I'm a person of variety, I guess you can say. But anyhow, I'm just really, you know, grateful that I have a granddaughter that can show me how to put all this up. Anyhow, one last thing that I'll be doing each week is a Bible study. Now, this might not be an interest to some of you, and maybe some of you are interested. I am a retired pastor. I co-pastored in Colorado with my husband, and I did do teachings. I taught mostly women, but I have taught men also. But I was a teacher, and we retired and moved out here to Arizona, and I really enjoyed teaching. I've always loved it. I've done it for many years, and so I thought, well, this would be a way I could get back into, you know, teaching. I'm going to try and make it just a 30-minute Bible study. I'm looking at maybe once a week. I'm not quite sure on that yet, but it may be just once a week. I am a topic teacher. I love to to teach on different topics like anger, anxiety, or, you know, patience, or I teach a lot on spiritual warfare. I teach a lot on things that affect our mind and our heart, and I just enjoy doing this and working for the Lord in this area. So, you know, like I said, some of you may not be interested, and maybe some of you will be. If those that are interested, if there's any topics that you would like to hear, or for me to talk about, just put it in comments. Let me know, and I'll work that in, you know, to the teachings that I do. I'm looking at maybe on Fridays, having this put up on Fridays for the Bible studies. Like I said, I'll let you know. Once I decide for sure, I will let you know. And once again, that'll only be, I'm going to try and make them 30 minutes. I normally do hour teachings, but I'm going to try and cut it down to that amount. So right now, I want to show you some things, some work in progress and some finished objects. I don't have a whole lot to show you. I mean, I have a lot of work in progress, but they're put aside right now. But I'm going to show you just a couple of things here that I have done. First one, work in progress, is this right here. This is a blanket that I'm making for my new, for a new grandbaby that's coming, a great grandbaby that's coming, be here in June or July. You can see it. Beautiful stitches. This was very, very, very pretty. This one actually is from the Secret Yarnery. She's a really awesome woman, crocheter. And that's the name of her YouTube if you'd like to go and look her up, the Secret Yarnery. And this particular blanket is called the Sober Granny Baby Blanket. I only got that much done. I probably have another half of that to do, but I'm running out of yarn, so I have to go back to Hobby Lobby and get the yarn. What I used here was the Soft and Sleek Baby yarn, and it's from Baby Bee. Got it at Hobby Lobby. Has 186 yards in it, and it's a size 4, and this is in a pink. The actual name is called Pinkaboo. Pinkaboo. But I thought it's very beautiful. It's going to be very soft. I love this yarn. It's very soft for baby. So I had that one to finish still. Like I said, I have to go buy more yarn. Oh boy, I get to go back to Hobby Lobby for more yarn. It's, it's a scary thing when you go into Hobby Lobby. For one thing, you end up finding all kinds of yarn to use. That, oh, I need this and I need that. I like to go. Next week will be the 30% off. They have it every other week. You get 30% off on your yarn. So that's when I like to go. Now, the next work in progress that I have, I'm actually working on this one right now. This is one of those this is an 8-point. You can see it. It's an 8-point star. Very pretty. And this one, I actually forgot where I got the pattern from. I'm not using the pattern right now because I know how to do it now, how to finish it up. I'm actually almost finished with it. I think this is a mandala. Mandala, yes, it's a mandala. Mandala, however everybody pronounces that differently. And it's a size 3 weight. It's acrylic, machine wash and dryable. And it has 590 yards in it. And it doesn't take a whole lot at all. This is what I have left. And the color is Genie. So that's going to be for another granddaughter I have out in Colorado that's going to be having her 3rd baby, my great-grandbaby. So I'm making her this one to send out. And then I have a couple here that I have completed. And this is for a baby blanket for a little boy, for the same grandchild that I'm going to be sending out to Colorado. And I did it in this color. You can see this. It's very, very pretty. This one, this was by Daisy Cottage Designs. and it's called Easy Crochet Baby Blanket. On this one I used the Everyday DK Stripes from Premier, and the color is called Stream. I think I have, let me see. Yeah, this was the one that I used. Anti-Pilling Everyday DK Stripes. 250 yards. And I believe it's the size 3 weight. It's a machine wash and dry. And the color is Stream. So that's what I used to make this one. I want it to be a little different because girls are pink, boys are blue. So I just wanted to try something different. So these are blues and browns. I thought it was really pretty. I'm hoping she likes it. But I made that. And I have a little hat. Oh, it fell down. I made a little hat to go with it. This is a little, it's supposed to be a newborn. Newborn hat to go with it. So I'm hoping she likes those. And then I have one more to show you, and that's this one. This is a granny baby blanket, granny square. So you start off in the middle and work in a square, big square. See? Very, very pretty. Hope you can see it. Granny square stitches. And this is also going to Colorado to my great grandbaby. This one's finished. And that's all I have to show you today. I mean, I do have a lot of projects that I've made that I have stored in bags and stuff, but they're not really recent. But I might, later on share some of them with you, what I have made. I made a beautiful flag, a great big flag. It turned out pretty nice. And I have a lot of shawls that I've made, a lot of blankets I've made. Probably can't tell you what pattern I got them from because it's been a while. But anyways, I've been on here for a while now. And I'm going to end now. Don't want to keep you all day. I'm sure this is a Saturday, so I'm sure you all have a lot of things that you're doing. But I'm going to end for now. And if you like this content, please, please, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like it, hit that like button. And when you hit that like button, the very top, or not the like button, but you're going to hit where you subscribe. And at the very top, you can tap on that one and it'll give you, it's a bell, and it'll let you know every time I post a video. So I'd really appreciate it if you like the content to please subscribe, like, and share if possible. Okay, so until next time, you all have a great day. Bye for now.